Jai Sri Krishna. Biography of Swami Prabhupada. His Divine Grace a.c.bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada appeared in his world in 1896 in Calcutta, India. His first met his spiritual master Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami in Calcutta in 1922. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, a prominent religious scholar and the founder of 64 Gaudiya Maths Vedic Institute, liked this educated young man and convinced him to dedicate his life to teaching Vedic knowledge. Srila Prabhupada became his student and in 1933 his formally initiated discipline. At their first meeting in 1922, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati requested Srila Prabhupada to broadcast Vedic knowledge in English. In the year that followed, Srila Prabhupada wrote a commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, assisted the Gaudiya Math in its work, and in 1944 started back to Godhead, an English fortnightly magazine. Single-handedly, Srila Prabhupada edited it, typed the manuscript, checked the galley proof, and even distributed the individual copies. The magazine is now being continued by his disciples. In 1950, Srila Prabhupada retired from married life, adopting the Banprastha retired order to devote more time to his studies and writing. He traveled to the holy city of Vrindavan, where he lived in humble circumstance in the historic temple of Radha Damodara. There he engaged for several years in deep study and writing. He accepted the renounced order of life sannyasa in 1959. At Radha Damodara, Srila Prabhupada began work on his life's masterpiece, a multi-volume commentated translation of the 18,000 verse Srimad Bhagavata Purana. He also wrote essay Journey to Other Planets. After publishing 3 volumes of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada came to the United States in September 1965 to fulfill the mission of his spiritual master. Subsequently, His Divine Grace wrote more than 50 volumes of authoritative commented commentated translation and summary studies of the philosophical and religious classic of India. When he first arrived by freighter in New York City, Srila Prabhupada was practically penniless. Only after almost a year of great difficulty did he establish the International Society of Krishna Consciousness in July of 1966. Before he passed away on November 14, 1977, he had guided the society and seen it grow to a worldwide confederation of more than 100 ashramas, schools, temples, institutes, and farm communities. In 1972, His Divine Grace introduced the Vedic system of primary and secondary education in the West by founding the Gurukul School in Dallas, Texas. Since his disciples have established similar schools throughout the United States and the rest of the world. Srila Prabhupada also inspired the construction of several large international cultural centers in India. The center at Srimad Sridham Mayapur in West Bengal is the site for a planned spiritual city, an ambition project for which construction will extend over many years to come. In Vrindavan are the magnificent Krishna Balaram temple and international guest house, Gurukul schools, and Srila Prabhupada Memorial and Museum. There are also major cultural and educational centers in Mumbai and New Delhi. Other centers are planned in a dozen important locations on the Indian subcontinent. Srila Prabhupada's most significant contribution, however, is his books, highly respected by scholars for their authority, depth, and clarity. They are used as textbooks in numerous college courses. His writings have been translated into over 50 languages. The Bhagavata Bhakti Vedanta Book Trust, established in 1972 to publish the works of His Divine Grace, has thus become the world's largest publishers of books in the field of Indian religion and philosophy. In just 12 years, despite his advanced age, Srila Prabhupada circled the globe 14 times on lecture tours that took him to 6 continents. In spite of such a vigorous schedule, Srila Prabhupada continued to write prolifically. His writings constitute a variable library of Vedic philosophy, religions, lectures and cultures. The end. Namaste. Jai Sri Krishna.